Hello, I'm Graeme Bradshaw. I'm founding director of IMI, and a naturopath and homeopath with 30 years experience. This session I wanted to talk about Candida. It's a yeast infection that's all too common with our patients. Perhaps 30% or so of people in the general population may have an overgrowth of this Candida. It's certainly quite a common problem when there's digestive bloating and gas. Usually there can be some itching around the genitals, like somewhere between the anus and the groin, and in women in the vagina as well. For women it may manifest as a white discharge as far as the vagina is concerned. But for most people they easily identify that they've got a yeast infection in their gut. It can be identified by testing. Certain stool testing can do it. There's also urine testing, because Candida produces fungal toxins. Now those fungal toxins turn up in the urine, and you can measure whether there's an active infection and the amount of the fungal toxins coming out in the urine. Very oftentimes these fungal toxins interfere with the metabolism and affect how the cells are burning energy. That leads to fatigue and oftentimes to muscle aches and pains. And those can be the kind of presenting symptoms that people come with. The gut lining, because of the way the funguses start to grow little roots, it can affect the gut lining, not only causing inflammation but something called leaky gut. Now the leaky gut leads to further allergy development. Now very commonly when people come to us, they've got a dairy, gluten, yeast, and effectively a sugar intolerance as well. The sugar one is because sugars feed yeast, and involved in getting over Candida is a low carbohydrate diet. Also necessary is to use antifungals, whether natural or medical, as a part of the correction. I'll just mention one other factor. Because of the fungal toxins and the various effects of Candida, sometimes people develop mold allergies, so the environment of mold very much making them worse. In our summertime in Hong Kong, that leads to being worse in the summer and the humid weather. So not only the skin type symptoms, but also any reactions to mold, which can be nasal allergy of that kind. But also these chemical sensitivities can start to overwhelm the patient, and so multiple chemical sensitivities, becoming sensitive to perfumes and smells, chemical smells such as paints and so on, is one of the kind of ways we can oftentimes end up finding its root cause is Candida, a yeast infection in the gut. So our treatment for Candida does take some time. It takes usually 3 or 4 months to fully correct, but there's great recovery once the fungal toxins are removed from the body. Thank you.